Hello, Martin here with part 2 of this week's property questions. They're not anymore the Ask Martin Anything questions. Sometimes they're property related, sometimes they're not related to anything at all. Like last time we had, what's my favourite item of cutlery? I'm like, wow, good question. Never thought about that before. That's why I love these questions. But if you've got questions, you do it on a Monday, Ask Martin Monday. We're taking a bit of a break for the summer because you've got better things to do, I imagine. And likewise, we will be back with these videos in September, but there's going to be a bit of a break over the summer. So have a lovely summer, whatever you are up to. But we've got today's questions to do first. So let's get on with them. Christopher Peacock asks, hi Martin. Yeah, we're all a bit sad in England today. Yeah, this is obviously, this was sent to me on July the 12th. So it was like, yeah, right. But you cheer us up by telling us your top 3 breakfast cereals. And are you a glass of OJ alongside of Caravaning? Well, I think orange juice with a fry up. I don't think orange juice and milk necessarily goes together well. But in terms of cereals, Crunchy Nut cornflakes. If I only ever had to have one more cereal in my life, it would be that one. However, as an added treat every now and again, I do love the chocolate hazelnut pillows. If you've ever had those, they are yum, yum, yum. Totally unhealthy, but brilliant. Oh, Weetabix minis, especially the fruit and nut ones. They are really nice. If you haven't tried those, they're tiny little miniature Weetabix with lots of nutty things in them or fruity things. And I really like those. Nick Rook, hi Nick. Hi Martin, have you ever come across anyone who was really rude or upset when you were interviewing them about their properties on Homes and Hammer? No, I haven't. Probably in all my time, I've had 2, maybe 3 people who weren't that keen on being interviewed. And it's like, why did you agree to take part? Because obviously part of it is going to be being interviewed. And they've been very shy or maybe just a bit phased by the whole thing. Which has come over as rather aggressive. So, yeah, but in general, the people I talk to are absolutely lovely. So, it's one of the joys of the show, meeting all those lovely people. MUFC Nut, hello. Caravaning. What's your favourite caravaning tip or trick? Mine, stop awning poles slipping. Use a Jubilee clip behind the fastener to hold it in place. Also, awning flooring visqueen to keep awning flooring dry, plus warmer. Favourite caravaning place? Mine, Anglesey. Good choice. My grandma used to have a bungalow at Anglesey and it was gorgeous in Bentley Bay. Well, I do love caravaning. In fact, I am setting off not too distant future on a caravaning holiday, and that'll be very, very nice. I think my favourite place is to go caravaning. We tend to go to Dorset. It's absolutely lovely. Wareham, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, there's some caravan parks there. Wareham Forest Tourist Park is really good. Love it there. And now, favourite trick about caravaning is get somebody else to do the packing. Trying to squeeze everything into a caravan, it needs to be done so well. Everything just has a place, and if I'm not me, I would kind of throw it in kind of guy. So, yeah, get somebody else to do the packing. Nick Rock again. What's the hardest thing about doing Homes and Hammer, if you can talk about it? Well, I think it's the travel. Like, I think last week or the week before I did about 1,000 miles. You know what it's like. And what's the good thing about lockdown, if there has been anything, is the fact that the roads have been a little quieter. And now it's back to something like it always is. It's like, ugh. Yeah, the travel isn't that much fun, but everything else about it I like. Ollie Sliversige, hi Ollie. What's your favourite renovation you've seen over the years? Well, I always remember a water tower in Plymouth Dockyard that somebody took on, and they did the most amazingly beautiful. It's a tower, it's round, it's going to be complicated. So they did this spiral staircase, and the room's going off the spiral staircase. It's all handmade out of wood, and it's the most amazing thing. Although there has been something quite recently, I think. I'm not sure if it's gone out yet, but the most amazing church conversion. It took them 5 years, but it's well worth the wait. It was absolutely stunning. Chris Hayes. Now this has to be one of the most philosophical questions that anyone's ever asked me. It's very interesting. Think about this. Hi Martin. If you were to eat yourself, would you double in size or disappear? Well, aside from the practicalities, one of the governing laws of physics is that matter never disappears, it just changes state. So I can't see it disappearing. It's just going to turn into something else. So I think I'd probably, if I had to pick one of those 2 options, go for doubling in size. But I'm not going to try it, okay? Christian, hi Christian. Good morning, Martin. After all these crazy auction prices, do you think on the market property prices will increase? Also, now stamp duty holidays are finished with this effect. Blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? I'm still pretty confident about the state of the market. There might be a bit of a slowdown. Everyone's sort of rushing to get the things done before stamp duty ends. But you know what? We haven't got enough houses in this country, and there's too much demand to suddenly, you know, make a massive difference on prices. You know, I mean, there are always corrections. One of the things we teach on my property training courses is, oh, by the way, if you want to go on a free webinar with me actually doing it, just to give you some basics, and also, yeah, there's one on Thursday night at 7. If you go on to martinroberts.com, check it out. But one of the things we teach is picking properties that, you know, that it stacks up whatever the market conditions are, and trying to desensitize you to the fluctuations in the market, and just looking at the bigger picture, and being, you know, happy about where things are going to go. Roy Pavitt. Good morning, Martin. Car, motorbike or Cornish pasty? I'd have a motorbike with a sidecar while eating the Cornish pasty. Or I'd be in the motorbike sidecar. Outside your TV work, what's your claim to fame? I can play the national anthem on a piano with my nose. I can recite Hilaire Belloc, which is quite fun. The chief defective Henry King was chewing little bits of string. At last he swallowed some which tied itself in ugly knots inside. Physicians of the utmost fame were called at once, but when they came they answered, there is no cure for this disease. Henry will very soon be dead. His parents stood about his bed, lamenting his untimely death, when Henry, with his latest breath, cried, all my friends be something by me, learn by me, or something like that. The breakfast, dinner, lunch and tea are all the human frame requires, and with that the wretched child expires. Hello, Belloc, absolutely brilliant. If cows they lay down in the field and no one sees them, will it rain, or are they just tired? I'll ask the next one I see. And can you have Martin's phone number? No. Well, actually, no, I don't say that. I'll say, let me check, but I wouldn't hold your breath. Will Wivel. Hello, Will. Hobnobs or digestives? To be honest, Hobnobs probably, but if there's a Sultana cookie in the tin, that would be my preferred option. I love Sultana cookies. They are delish. Gary, bit off track. What energy supply do you recommend? You know what? I think you've got go onto the comparison sites, haven't you? And I would also go onto Which. I think you have to pay to see what they recommend, but they generally go on service and things like that, which is probably really important. Trevor Masters, hi Martin. I'm guessing the pandemic has had an incredible impact on the housing market. So is it now a buyer or a seller's market? Well, I think it's a seller's market. I think there's still a huge demand out there. Yeah, definitely. Wendy Clark, what's the difference between woodworm and dry rot? Well, woodworm is caused by a beetle called a wood boring beetle, and it literally chomps through your wood and then buries its eggs, which then chomp their way out. And all the time they're destroying your wood, which is not good. Dry rot is actually a mould or a fungus which has started out as rot and then has been in a confined space with heat and water, and it's resulted in dry rot, which is much more serious and goes through all sorts of places and can cause all sorts of damage. Now, they are both eradicable by a good firm. People will spray your house for woodworm treatment, and that's really quite easy to do. Dry rot is hard to get rid of because you've got to get rid of everything that is there. John Paul McGrain. Hi Martin, what's your thoughts on having piccalilli with cheese on toast? I think it's a bit unusual, but I like it. You know, I'm not a big fan of piccalilli. My granny used to make it, and the smell used to just like bleh. Chutney, however, woof, now you are talking. Let's end with this one. This is from Slipper Boots. Hi Martin, I seem to remember someone at home was decorating a house in retro style because that was something he liked. If you had to decorate a house in a particular era, what would it be and why? Well, I quite like the fusion of old and new. So an old house with really funky modern fittings, like glass and like light fittings that are really funky and stuff like that. That definitely gets my vote. So that's it for the summer. We will be back with you in September, and I just in the meantime wish you a very happy summer holiday, and I hope the sun shines on you wherever you are. Make sure you like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and yeah, see you soon.